Before I Wake comes from director Mike Flanagan, who directed Oculus and the movie Hush that came out this year on Netflix, which I found to be two very effective horror films. In Before I Wake, a young couple was still suffering from the death of their young child. They foster a young boy played by Jacob Tremblay who was in Room, and they soon realize that this young boy has gifts where his dreams and nightmares come to life while he's asleep. This movie has been through a lot. It was supposed to come out last summer, then it was supposed to come out this summer, and then it was supposed to come out in September of this year, and now it's not even out in theaters. When I sat down and watched Before I Wake, I thought this more of a psychological thriller than more of a horror film because the horror aspect really wasn't there. It wasn't a terrifying film. Nothing seemed to be really scary. But what had more of an effect on this movie was its psychological aspect because of the young boy and his nightmares and how his nightmares are affecting this family. He dreams of the young boy that passed away from this couple, and this couple sees the young boy. They're using their foster child's dreams to move on from their own child's death. I like that aspect of the film. It wasn't a movie where they are frightened from these nightmares and dreams that this young boy is having. They actually want them to happen, which was new, and I like that. The movie did have a very slow pacing. It really didn't pick up until about 50 minutes until the film. And at that point, it was almost over at that time. They really set up the relationship between the young boy and this couple. I was curious about the young boy, Cody, and his backstory. I wanted to know how he got these powers, why he's jumped around from family to family. I did think they created something with the young boy because I was interested in his storyline and how it could affect this new couple. My issue with the film is that it's a very slow-paced film. I was bored for a good amount of the film. Though I was interested, I needed some things to happen to get me more involved and invested for the rest of the film. The film also had a very anticlimactic ending for the storyline to the young boy Cody and the couple. Though a little bit of emotional ending to it, I do think that there was parts where very anticlimactic to the storyline that they set up previously. So Before I Wake was an okay horror film. It wasn't the best. It lacked some horror aspects as they were selling this was a heavy horror film. I thought it more of a psychological thriller for between the young boy Cody and the family. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Before I Wake a C. So if you guys have checked out Before I Wake, what was your guys' thoughts on this movie? Did you guys like it compared to other Mike Flanagan films like Oculus and Hush? If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to us watch movies here on YouTube. You can also find my Facebook page at the same name. The link will be down below for that. Someone go ahead and like that, please. This is Just Watches Movies, and you stay classy, YouTube.